if you've been wanting to start a spiritual business, but you're a little bit unclear or a little bit nervous about doing that, I'm going to share some insights that came through from a client session in case it supports you as well. And she gave me permission to share. When I went into her energy field, I saw a house that was working on being built. So it looked like her out there laying bricks in a row. However, she would get to this certain point and then everything would fall over and then she would have to start again. And I said, is this how you're feeling about various aspects of your life, like different chapters that you've gotten really interested in all of these different areas or jobs or careers or hobbies, and then once you get into it for a little while, you're like, okay, well, this ain't it. And she said yes. And I said, okay, do you think that you have a subconscious fear that this is going to happen with your spiritual business? You're going to invest all this time and energy and then we're just going to have to make a pivot like we always do. And she said yes. And I said, okay, your higher self, and maybe yours too, wants to point out that maybe those things weren't the thing. And that's why you continuously make pivots, but you keep on circling back to energy healing and becoming a practitioner or a mentor, because that is the path that you decided to go on during this incarnation. And she said, okay, I can see that. I said, that's kind of the crux of being a multi-passionalite, is that you're doing so many things, but it can make everything just feel like a rocky foundation all the time. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm always pivoting and changing directions. However, a perspective that her higher self wanted to share of, if you look back at every single thing that you have done in life, there's a skill set that you have gleaned from it that has helped you grow and evolve as a soul, as a human being, as a business owner, as an energy healer. You strategically placed yourself in all of these different places and spaces because you knew that it was going to help with your overarching goal. So instead of looking at it of like, oh, I wasted all this time, no, I always make the right decision. I'm always on the right path. It looks different, at multitudes of different time periods during my life, but I'm picking up skill sets wherever I go because I know that was leading me to my dream life. Basically, what you've been doing is learning how to build a very strong, solid foundation, kind of like the story of the three pigs and the wolf. It's like two of them didn't work out, but then the brick house did. So you've just been trying out different materials, if you will, until you find the one that works best for you. And that's what higher self has been saying, like, hey girlie, this is it. This and this is not to say that it won't grow and evolve and change with you being an energy healer and practitioner, but it's more so all of this has been accumulating to help you become